Okay, so to twist someone's arm means to convince someone to do something as if you'd force them to do it by twisting their arm behind their back.
Oh.
For example, I wasn't sure about going to the party, but Kathy twisted my arm and I ended up having a great time.
Okay, I get it. So, twist someone's arm means that you don't really want to do it, but you will do it.
Yes, because someone's talked you into it.
Okay, well, I think Laura's getting excited now. She says the challenge is accepted.
Oh, so she's kind of, let's say, bring it on here.
Okay.
You can't scare me. I'm ready for all of this.
She has a better attitude than I do.
Exactly. Well, Pat is pretty happy about all this. He says, nice, meaning, great, let's go. He's pretty excited too. He also says, I'll get some corn dogs and cotton candy while we wait. Oh, amusement park food. So unhealthy, so delicious. So one of these is a corn dog.
Okay.
And a corn dog is basically just a sausage on a stick. It's called a corn dog because it is covered in something made from corn, but it's also a sausage like from a hot dog, so corn, hot dog, corn dog.
Okay, we also saw cotton candy. Now, cotton candy is a sweet food that's made of colored sugar. The sugar is heated up, and then the person making it starts to spin it around really quickly, and when it comes out, it looks like a big cloud.
Yeah, they call it cloud candy here, don't they? In the UK, quick note, we call it candy floss. Because it's like the floss that you might use on your teeth. It's like strings. Now, Pat also adds, after he goes to, or as he goes to get this food, I'm starving. Now, starving is an adjective, and it really means you're so hungry that you're likely to die. However, it's often used informally to just mean really hungry.
Okay.
You're not actually going to die, you're just really hungry. For example, oh, I'm starving. I'm going to get a snack from that convenience store.
I think that's just an excuse to get a snack,
or an
really.
ice cream, yeah.
Now, Laura says, be careful, you might get a stomach ache. Now, we see this really long word here, stomach ache. It's spelled S-T-O-M-A-C-H-A-C-H-E, stomach ache. Now, a stomach ache is a pain in your stomach. It can be caused by many things, but it seems like in this article, Pat might get a stomach ache from eating too much junk food. For example, we could also say, Erica had a stomach ache, so her teacher made Erica visit the school nurse.
Okay, now the food there, it is very sweet. It's maybe a little oily or greasy, and you shouldn't eat it too fast and then go on something that spins you around. But Pat says, I'll be fine. No problems here. After the ride, he adds, we can try the Ferris wheel.
Okay.
Now, the Ferris wheel, which is also known as a big wheel in some parts of the world, it's an enormous wheel with many little seats that can fit maybe 2 or 4 people, and it just goes up and around and over. Okay, it was invented by a guy called Ferris, which is where the name comes from. Now that it's slow, Ferris wheel is kind of slow, but it's high. And you can get good views, and because the cars go back and forth, some people get a little sick on them. Now there is a big wheel or Ferris wheel in Neihu, near the Miramar department store, so you can check that out.
Now, Laura sounds like she's ready to get on the Ferris wheel. She says, now that we've got the tickets, let's go. She's excited.
She's excited. Oh dear, things are already starting to go wrong. Pat says, I feel like throwing up.
Oh dear.
Yeah, to throw up just means to be sick, to vomit. Now, if you drink too much alcohol, you're likely to throw up. So don't do it.
Or eat too much cake.
Exactly.
Don't do that too. Now, Laura says, I told you not to stuff yourself. Now, sometimes we use stuff, spelled S-T-U-F-F, stuff, as a verb instead of a noun. Here the verb stuff means to eat so much food that you can't eat anything else. Sometimes we even say stuff your face, which means that you're eating a lot. Now we can also use it to mean that we push something into a small space. For example, we stuffed the clothes into our bags and left. But if we use it as an example with I'm eating too much, we say, I'm looking forward to Christmas so I can stuff myself with delicious food.
Oh, so good. Okay, now Laura is, after all that excitement, she's starting to feel a bit disappointed here. She says, are we still going to try any of the rides? You know, have you just spoiled the whole day by being ill?
Oh, no, I'm disappointed that Pat's
I'm disappointed
Laura.
in myself, yes.
Now, Pat says, maybe we can visit the souvenir shop and relax a bit first.
Let it calm down.
He's got some ideas here, I guess. Now, the word souvenir is spelled S-O-U-V-E-N-I-R, souvenir, and it's a noun. A souvenir is an object that you buy or keep from a place you visited or from something special that you did. For example, when I visited London, I brought back small souvenirs to remember my trip.
Yeah, and you often buy them for each other, for friends and family.
For your friends and family.
All right, now Pat says he wants to go there and relax. He wants to go to this shop, walk around, look at things, and relax. Relax is spelled R-E-L-A-X, relax. And it means to either become less tired, less anxious, or less nervous.
Okay.
Here, I think probably and a little more comfortable with
Less
all that
sick.
food, yes. So we could say after the soccer game, the players relaxed in the park, just took it easy, got their strength back, and so on.
Okay, well, Laura goes on to say, all right, and later we can try the bumper cars, unless you're chicken. So we see these words bumper cars here. These are like small cars that sit on a platform. You drive around and you hit the other cars.
Yeah.
Now you can do this because around the cars there's a piece of rubber, which means you don't damage them. But it also makes you bounce away like a rubber ball when it hits the ground.
Okay, and Laura says we can do that unless you're chicken. Unless is spelled U-N-L-E-S-S, unless. And it's used to mean except if. And we use this word to state a condition which, if true, will change what you said before.
Okay.
For example, you can't play computer games unless you finish your homework first.
And we also saw chicken here, which can be used as a noun or an adjective in this sense. It's something we say informally in English. Now, we might call someone a chicken if they're too afraid to do something.
You're a chicken.
I can't believe you're such a chicken. How come you don't want to go skydiving? Or like this, Jeremy's too chicken to tell Beth he likes her.
Okay, and then Pat frowns as Laura laughs at him. Now, to frown is to squeeze your brows, which are these, to show that you don't like something, you don't understand something, or you're just concentrating like this. Frown, For example, the teacher frowned as she saw the errors in her students' homework. Oh dear. All right, well, we don't know what they're going to go on first or what they'll get up to at the park because we've got to leave them there now and go to today's For You Chat question.
Okay.